Hey everyone, this is your boy Armored, and I'm back today. And this is can be considered a special episode where I will be covering where one of the friends of HNB, the Alliance LL67 from region 193, actually betrayed HNB or the complete family rather, which includes ROK, 4KO, and other prominent alliances. And the logic that they gave would be the most surprising for you. So it took place during the island raid, last island raid, and HNB was on the left side, LL67 on the top right, 4KO on the right, and then ROK on the bottom side. And this was the state of the game. Fights are ongoing around village 8. So now, why this betrayal is considered one of the worst betrayals in the game, I will be coming over to that. And the logic behind that is one of the most surprising logics that you will ever hear. So let me show you a couple of screenshots. Here Bane is asking their leader, and they are telling him that they are going to pair up with SSI. Imagine that. Two allies which are listed on each other's board, and one of the allies is telling them that they will be working with their enemy. Bane obviously, Nom rather, logically asks him why you are working with the enemy while we are allies with each other. So why does there need to be discussion? And the guy just tells him that here the guy is telling him that they got contacted by SSI before HNB, who are their actual cross-region allies. So this is something that cannot be understood. What, like, obviously you are cross-region allies. Why would you go to another team and make allies with them? This is unimaginable. After that comes a series of poor excuses that, like, we are composed of a number of teams and stuff like that. And then further on he will add that you contacted us late, and some childish excuses like you were just born and you are trying to change your diaper, but you do not know how to change your diaper because you are just born. And how can a newborn baby change his own diaper? Understand me? A grown up man can change his underwear, but a baby cannot change his diaper. So, Mr. Diaper Man, he said that you came late to us. Oh my god. Okay, bro, grow up. Grow a spine, brother. So, let me show you a couple of instances where this uh, Holy Knight was fighting with us a couple of months back. And we actually respected this team a lot because of their resilience. So here are a couple of instances where Team Alliance Rise or LL67, some of these guys were fighting with us during Genesis War with Apex, and then Boone, and with MXM as well, and with SSI as well. So yeah, this was some coverage from some old fights that we had with Team L67. When they were playing with HNB. And of course, now we'll go back to Island Raid G1, where you can see the fights are ongoing. Some of the fights, HOFK, DR05, they were fighting on the bottom half of the map. And then you can, of course, see the top two teams in this map, ROK and SSI. They were fighting for the dominance on the middle of the map. So yeah, this was the overall state of the game. And SSI had actually built up top towards HNB's area, and they were fighting HNB and helping out L67. So here you can see Mr. Changha, he's also up there. He's the old account of Poo. If some of you know, Poo sold his account to Changha, and then it eventually moved to SSI. And of course, for those who know about Poo, he was the leader of ROK, and he was probably one of the most strongest players in the game. Like, I would believe at the top 3 when he actually quit. And at this side, SSI was fighting HNB with a couple of whales. And just astride this place, we had the LL67. They were fighting HNB as well. So yeah, this is how the fights and the battlefield had been shaped. So on this half, you can see L67, they were pushing their own allies. Imagine that. Like former allies now or ex-allies, however you want to put it. Now let's shift back to some of the action when SSI were trying to take over, or rather push back HNB, and they were warming the tower. They were actually rallying the tower, and of course their pressure on the battlefield is really strong. They are one of the strongest team in the game right now. We have to agree with that. They are quite overbearing in the battlefield. A lot of them are actually determined to spend a lot, to the point they go bankrupt. And if they don't go bankrupt, I think some of them must be some bank owners actually. They can print out some money and then spend it on the game. With how much money they are spending out on the game, I think SSI would be sending some sweets to their home. Thank you for spending a lot. Usually these treats are being given in the form of iPhones these days. For whoever is spending most, he's getting iPhones. Like, imagine that. So these are the small treats that SSI is getting. Not just SSI, most of the top spenders actually. Most of you know about Mr. Black Demons. He's a black demon whilst opening his wallet. So I started playing the game 2 years ago, and it took me 2 years to actually hit 200 million. This guy started playing 2 months back, and he's obviously over 250 million already. So there is no comparison between a spender and a non-spender, and this is how the state of the game is right now. And now we can also play Pokemon in the battlefield thank you to the new beast update. So yeah, this was much of the fights, and this was mostly about the betrayal that took place. So for the rest of the fights, enjoy the music, enjoy the show, enjoy the fights between ROK and SSI, then LL67 and HNB, and hopefully you guys learn something from these teams. And of course, G1 is a different beast. Whoever wants to play here has to understand the consequences of playing in this part of the world. Like G1, G2, and G3, I would say, they are incomparable. Like, there is no match for these servers in comparison to all the other servers. I actually played in even G8 maybe or G9 just recently, and let me tell you that the pressure there in comparison to G1 is like incomparable. There are literal beasts or monsters, you would say, who are playing in these top echelons. It is unreal, like how strong these guys are. Like, it is not like you have one strong player, two strong players inside the team, maybe 5 or 10. Imagine that. Like there is usually 1 or 2 whales in a team in the bottom tiers, but in here, like, every other player is a whale, and once you get hit by them, it is very painful. Like, immediately you will go for 50% or maybe 80% of your hospital is filled up instantly. So that is how it is. So yeah, for the rest of the fights, enjoy the music and enjoy the show. Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for listening to me this long. Armor is out.